Let's learn how to make an upper arm cuff in a few simple steps. All of the items you need for this project is included in the description box. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. Let's go. Now my client's upper arm measures at 13 inches. So I would measure 13 inches. You measure your upper arm, and I added 23 inches extra to the jewelry wire. So I'll be cutting the jewelry wire 36 inches. I am using 12 gauge silver jewelry wire for this project. You can get the jewelry wire from any store. Walmart has them, Hobby Lobby has them, and you can also buy online. There gets it on Amazon as well. Now I am cutting the gold colored jewelry wire. The gold colored jewelry wire is 16 gauge. So I'm using a 16 gauge jewelry wire. I am using a medium soft, not a hard 16 gauge, because if it's hard, you cannot manipulate it as easily as the medium soft or the dead soft. I would recommend medium soft jewelry wire for this project. Now we're going to wrap the jewelry wire using fabric strips. I am using the fabric that my client chose, which is a pink African print fabric. And then I am applying hot glue to the jewelry wire as I wrap the jewelry wire with the fabric strip. I made sure that the width of the fabric strip is 1 inch. This process, you just take your time to wrap the jewelry wire so that your wrapped jewelry wire looks really nice and neat. If you don't take your time, it might come off looking rough and stained with the hot glue that you are using. You don't want that. You want it to look really nice and neat and not rough looking. So just take your time to wrap the jewelry wire as you go along. I have been making upper arm bracelets since 2016, 2017. I used to sell them on in my Etsy shop. They are really good accessories to have. I have clients that would send me their fabric pieces so I can make it to match their attire. At the end, you fold it a bit at the end, and then you apply quick drying glue to the tip of the end that you had you have folded. I folded that, and you make sure it's secure, and there you have it. It looks nice and neat and well wrapped. Next, you repeat the process. You repeat the same process with the other two silver jewelry wires. After doing that, now is the time to wire wrap the fabric covered jewelry wire. Yes, I started from the edge. I measured 5 inches and marked. And then I start to wrap using the gold colored jewelry wire. This is the easiest part of the project, if you ask me. This part is easy. I am using the padded flat nosed pliers to ensure that the wire is wrapped firmly around the upper arm cuff. And now I'm using a round nose plier and a flat nose plier to swirl the jewelry wire to create that design, that swirl design. I'm using the padded flat nose plier to swirl it so that it doesn't have any scratch. You need to be very careful. If you don't have a padded plier like I'm using here, make sure that you are very careful. Use the padded pliers to press firmly on the wires wrapped around the fabric covered wires. That way it's secured firmly to the bracelet. Then repeat the process for the other side as you see me do on the screen. Then I use the remaining 3 wires to wrap around the middle of the bracelet. I just eyeball it. I really don't measure. I eyeball it. I try to ensure that it has even spacing. As you can see, it looks quite even. And now we're done with that. Now we begin to shape the design for the upper arm cuff. Shaping it, and I use the 8-inch gold colored jewelry wire to wrap around the bracelets, as you have seen me do. I'm trying to show the details of what I am doing. It's the same swirl design. You just wrap it around and you swirl the ends. It's very easy and simple to do. Once you get the hang of it, you can create as many bracelets as you want in a day. I once did this bracelets for a dance team, a dance group, and it took me less than a day to finish up 20 pieces of this upper arm cuff. It was African dance group, so they used an African print and it was just beautiful. Once you get the hang of it, you can create as many pieces as you possibly want to match with your outfits, your costumes, you name it. And you can use different colored jewelry wires. There are some designs I use both gold, silver, and rose gold to create the pieces. And some I use red. I've used red jewelry wires to create a costume piece for an actress. So the sky is the starting point with these designs. So I'm doing the other end now. I have another tutorial on arm cuffs. If you're interested, I'll put the link in the description box for you to check out some other tutorials for upper arm cuffs. There's one I have done. It doubles as a bracelet and an arm cuff. It's quite versatile. Every summer I wear armlets. Every summer. Oh my goodness, you cannot see me without my armlets every summer. And during the winter as well, I do wear armlets, but mostly indoors, not outdoors. Armlets are part of my wardrobe, staple wardrobe. See, we are almost done. Almost done. Almost done. You see, it's not difficult at all. It's a very easy peasy lemon squeezy project. Now you know how to make arm cuff. Now this is the last part. So you shape the arm cuff. I use this container, the round container, and voila, we are done. We're done. See? See? We're done. Yay! And my personal one, a blue one, is very easy to make. You see how easy it is to create. That's a different style. And here is my client wearing it with her matching attire. I have a tutorial for the necklace. Please check it out. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.